Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to your online section of the African American Experience. My name is Dr. Rounds, and I will be your professor for this shortened summer semester. In this video, I hope to keep it short, but also introduce you to certain things about the course that will help you succeed in it. We are going to run through the syllabi very quickly, and then I'm going to show you how to access the course content, all the course readings, all the quizzes and assignments that I will be asking you to complete. Now, a couple of things about this course, just so that we all are on the same page. This is, of course, an online course. It is also asynchronous, which means that we will not have any virtual classrooms. All the reading and all the assignments are things that you will be completing on your own time. Now, of course, there are due dates for everything that I'm very serious about, but when during each week you actually make your way through the material for that week and get the assignment in is going to be up to you. So there is a good deal of responsibility with an online course, and especially a summer online course, because we only have like 6 weeks. Not even that, I don't think. So there is a lot of work to be done in a short period of time. You have to stay on point. All right, so we will be utilizing, of course, the Blackboard page for this course to communicate. And when you log on, you should see this. This is how the page will look to you. And the first thing that you'll be encountered with is the syllabi. I know that you are all familiar with syllabi, so I'm not going to waste. Well, it wouldn't be wasting time, but I'm not going to be going over it at great length. But I do want to highlight a couple of things. Here, of course, is how to get in touch with me. Email, especially during the summer. It's email. You have any questions, concerns, that's how we're going to be doing it. Now, if we had more time, I would speak at some length about the importance of this course. This is a course that pretty much everybody at South Carolina State is required to take at some point during their 4 years there. Right now, African American history is under attack. We are living in a time when there are multiple states in the country where the governors of those states won't even allow advanced placement courses in African American history to be offered in their public schools. We live at a time where colleges and universities across the country, even HBCUs, are cutting courses like my own, which offer this kind of curriculum. Now, as a historian, I believe that it's important for any people to know the history of their nation, but especially when it's a marginalized group like Black people in America, I believe that it is doubly important. And with the political and social things that are going on in this country right now, unbelievably, it is not something that is agreed upon. And so a course like this, always important, has taken on even a greater significance in the 2020s. And now, as we scroll down the syllabi, there is a course outline here. Now, all of the material that is listed here, I'm going to show you how to access it. But what you can use this part of the syllabi for is, you see, when everything is due. For this course, you'll have 2 assignments, 2 quizzes, Those quizzes are open notes, open resource. And there is one project to round things out. And again, I'm going to provide greater detail on all of this. That is how the grade is going to be calculated. Now, we only have 5 things to do. So if you miss even one of these things, you're not going to get an A, and you're almost certainly not going to get a B either. So it is really imperative that you do all the work for this class if you want to get one of those higher grades. And if you miss, 2 of them, then we're really talking about, are you going to pass? So just keep that in mind. This is not like a long semester where you can kind of foul up and kind of make things up as you go along. All right, listen, the only other thing I'm going to say from the syllabi here is that statement right there in bold-faced red italic print must mean I'm pretty serious about that. All coursework is due on the date specified on the course syllabi and on Blackboard. Extensions and late work will be accepted only at the discretion of the instructor after discussion with the student. Now, if you have something that happens or is going on that makes it extraordinarily difficult for you to get the work in on time, touch base with me. We'll talk about it and we'll see whether it is a situation that deems an extension. If it is a legitimate hardship, a medical hardship, physical hardship, I'm usually pretty liberal about granting extensions. But you have to let me know and we have to discuss it so that we can work out an arrangement. Don't just be submitting things late and just assume, he'll accept it, he'll take it. No, I'm very serious about academic integrity. There's work to be done. There are times to hand it in. Wouldn't be fair to me or to your classmates to take advantage of that. I will note that with each assignment, each quiz, there's a grace period of 24 hours where I will accept it for partial credit, but not for full credit. And how much partial credit is awarded, well, that's going to depend on a number of different factors. But there'll be at least some opportunity for you to get something in a little bit late and not have it be the 0 that handicaps your whole grade for this course. But it certainly won't help. So, all right, now that we have gone through that, let me show you how to access the material for this course. From the Blackboard page, you simply go to where it says Assignments, Course Content, and everything is available to you. All the course notes like you see there, the assignments, the written assignments. In the email that I will be sending you with this video, there will also be a video on assignment number 1, just because it's a little bit tricky. So there are some comments I want to make on it before you begin it. The quizzes are there. Again, open resource. Now, the answers on the quizzes have to be your own. No chat GTP AI nonsense. No copying, pasting from the internet. If I think you've done that, you're not going to get any points. Certainly, you can use the internet as a source. You can research questions if you don't find the answers in the notes. But ultimately, you have to be able to put it into your own words. Otherwise, what are we doing here? We're just wasting our time, my time, your time. Now, the project, I'm not going to talk about right now. There will be some comments I make about it as we get closer to it. Um, the project really, though, is just a more extensive assignment. And just for those of you who might want to, get a head start, keep in mind that there are 4 options on the project. You only do one. Okay. Um, Other things that are important to note about it, I'll kind of highlight those a later date. Now, how will I communicate with you? After today, you usually will only hear from me once a week. Usually on Sunday, no later than Sunday, sometimes earlier if I have some things going on that weekend. I will email you and I'll just remind you about what content you should be looking at for that particular week and what assignments or quizzes are coming up due on the horizon. If you want to get ahead and do everything and have everything for the course handed in, like in the first 2 weeks or something, knock yourself out. Just know that once you submit something, it is fair for me to go in and grade it. So if you hope to kind of get more work done on it, to fine tune it, make another submission for it, if it's submitted, I might go ahead and grade it to get, some stuff done early myself. But hey, that's a that's a nice problem to have when students have things done early. So yeah, that's it. I'm sure there are things here that I'm forgetting, but that's basically how we will be conducting the course and the material that you will be. Oh, for each of the notes, um, let me show you how it is done. It's real simple, real basic, but real effective. For each week's notes, there's just a doc file attached. And let's see if this will open up in real time here. All right, give me 1 second here. When those files open up, you will see that there's nothing at all fancy or high tech about them. They're simply Word documents, Google Doc. And this is why I should have things opened up before I do these videos so that there's no pauses like this. Okay, so there we go. And you can see it's just a real simple document. Nothing fancy, nothing high tech about it. But you know what? Always effective, always works. Now, these are short documents. They're not a lot of reading. But in each, as you see here, there are links. Links to the different videos, different articles that I want you to read for that particular week. So, just things from YouTube and elsewhere online that are really kind of relevant to our course material. And kind of makes the material a little bit more interesting, a little bit more engaging. Okay, so hopefully now I have gotten through everything that I want to. This is obviously a short class. It's a little bit weird, but hopefully you will have time to learn a few things and have a deeper appreciation for the history, the culture of African American people throughout this country's history. For now, we'll call it a day. Well, we won't call it a day. You can get started on that course material, right? But you get what I'm saying. Everyone, have a nice afternoon.